Oh, that didn't feel good on my foot.
Let's go.
What's going on, guys? Veve Username back with another video. Here with Beyond the Fan. Let's go.
We just had Dino laying in here too, so we might have a whole round table. We might have BZ in here as well. I don't know what his plans are, but yeah.
So any news from Veve? Anything happening?
No, nothing's dropped. No news.
Yeah, no big news, honestly. But yeah, jokes aside, Golden Moments Series 2, I think, right? Was announced today.
I don't think it says Series 2, does it?
Yeah, I guess it's not technically
not confirmed. 2. I don't think it's not. The article's not out yet, so it hasn't said what it is yet.
It's
I was not expecting this at all.
No, I wasn't expecting a Golden Moments for Valentine's Day at all.
We've got we've got Dino laying in the little loading screen.
In the waiting room.
If he can get in. All
Brennan, join if you didn't see my Discord link.
Yes, sir. Gotta get the round table in here. Dino Lang, I don't know if it's. Oh no, he left.
He just lost.
I think he's having connection issues, but hopefully we can get him in here. I think we caught him at a bad moment, but we'll see. But yeah, let's see. I can share my screen quick, and we can get into the.
Do you want to play your soothing music in the background, Ben?
The typical one we do?
Yeah.
Yeah. 1 second. Let's go over here. How you been, Beyond the Fan?
Doing well. Just back to work, watching the market, see my value in my vault go down day by day. Every day the gem squeeze.
Yeah. I mean, it's just that time of the Veve market, though. It's just the ebb and flow, I feel like. And I don't know. I definitely get caught up in the short-sighted kind of perspective or whatever. And yeah, it's been a little rough. That's all I can say. The Golden Moments definitely threw a curveball at me.
I've enjoyed it because it's forced me not to kind of think about selling anything just now. You know, so I kind of know in my head I'm not going to be selling for at least a couple of weeks now.
Hey, shout out Noah, let's go. But yeah, it's definitely nice to be aware of that. I feel what you're saying, because I don't know, the first couple times it happened, I was definitely freaking out a lot more, and now I'm like, okay, it's just the ebbs and flows, but we'll have to see how this one goes, because I'm still thinking Veve's just going to amp up this year. So
yeah, I'm kind of disappointed they haven't done any kind of airdrops for the Golden Moments. I was thinking there was going to be an airdrop before more Golden Moments were to come.
So for anybody watching who hasn't seen it yet, this is probably why the market has, I don't know, I haven't seen the entire market, but I'm pretty sure things are tanking a little bit, and I'm guessing it's to get some liquidity around for this Disney Golden Moments return drop, celebrating Valentine's Day with Donald Duck and Daisy Duck, in addition to Lady and the Tramp. Let's go. But yeah.
So it looks like it's going to be a thing where you can go for either one. Like you can go for the blind box of the Donald Duck and Daisy, or you can go for the Lady and the Tramp. And wait, is that right?
I think Reverend G tweeted out it's two in the one blind box basically, so it's both couples in the one blind box, I think.
Hey!
No.
We did it!
You know.
Let's go!
So, Dino, what are you doing right now? You say you were going somewhere?
I'm freaking busy right now. I'm buying gyms. I'm texting friends. I'm selling some stuff that I don't care about. I'm like, I'm making 1,000 moves right now.
Solid plays.
Yeah, I want to get gyms before they go up more. They're already going up. They're already, I think, they're already in the 0.6s, I would say. But I have buyers that I buy from all the time. And so I just texted them. I was like, hey, I'm down to buy now. I told you the price would go. We're so chill. They're like, I don't want to sell right now. It's too cheap. I'm like, I get it. It's going to go up in a couple weeks. And then that was yesterday. And then they're like, hey, you want to buy today? And I'm like, yeah, dude, let's go.
Let's go.
Let's go. You got some eggs in here.
We got the eggs in the chat. Let's go.
But yeah, I'm just mixed feelings right now. I don't know what to do, because a lot of things I don't want to let go of, because I see the long-term value, but at the same time, I feel like there's so many plays to be made in the short term coming up when Veve starts to amp up. So it's just okay. I'm gonna turn the music off because we've got the round table going. There's no need for this background music.
Yeah, no, that's a great point, man. And beyond the fans here, what's up, Scott?
You doing?
Yes, sir.
No, that's a great point, dude. There's so many moves to be made that don't have to be this Disney thing. You know what I mean? So
Yeah. That I don't even like, I'm not the biggest Disney fan at all. And so like this Disney Golden Moments is like, I understand how the market's moving in response to it, but I could really like care less about these 2 Disney Golden Moments drops because
yeah.
I'm guessing I'm sure they'll do more in the future too if they're doing this for Valentine's Day. And so I think there's going to be a lot cooler Disney stuff coming. And like the color, like the, real non-golden Disney drops, like if they drop Darth Vader or whatever, or even like
game
R2D2
over.
or C3PO in like color with all the detail rather than just like straight gold, I still think those are going to go crazy. So,
bro, you're speaking my language. I would literally, if I had to pick, if you told me I had to pick between golden R2 and real one, I would probably pick the real one.
yeah.
And even though he's the FA, I get, but I'm like, I don't know. There's something about real.
The one thing that confuses me though, and I don't know if you guys have seen this too on the app, is it feels to me like people don't care as much about the product or really consider the product and like actually like what it is, and more so like the tags that come with it and like the hype in the community and all that stuff, because I feel like there's so many products that have been like overlooked basically, and kind of tags are prioritized or something like that.
Yeah.
I'm all out of olives. Did you guys see? Wait, I'm gonna screen share.
Yeah, I agree, Ben. I think it is driven more by what people think will be valuable, rather than based on facts of edition sizes and etc.
Yeah.
Can you guys see this?
This
Yeah.
part, yeah. This
Yeah.
part
So
is
yeah,
what is coming?
if anybody's just listening right now, Alex from Veve tweeted out this is only 2 chili peppers out of 4. So like
I saw
he's
that.
basically saying this isn't the big drop,
Yeah.
which is kind of
And
crazy.
something Carter.
I would
like, Carter
agree.
and go ahead.
No, I said I would agree.
Yeah, something Carter was saying right before we hopped in here is like why would they announce that right before the golden moments? Like, wouldn't they want these golden moments to do as good as they can? And I feel like they're kind of like, I don't know, bumping them down a little bit. Yeah, look at that.
Yeah,
right?
it seems
That
like they're
ultra rare devil
purposely.
money.
It seems like they're purposely tanking the market, which is so weird. Like
I seen something on Twitter saying maybe we're doing that for announcing MTL or something like that.
yeah,
Who
Yeah,
knows just now?
I mean, it would be perfect timing if they dipped the market, but I mean, we've this is something Carter and I have talked about recently, is like we always speculate and then it never happens. So I'm just gonna wait and see what happens, honestly, because MTL has been just like snowballing forever. I mean, what was that tweet the other day? That was like 3 months ago when they said they were in like phase 2 or something.
yeah. I don't know. I feel like MTL could be coming, but at the same time, I'm not sure because, I mean, I don't know, because I mean they're just going into beta testing for the second wave or whatever, so seems like it's still a ways away.
Yeah, I agree with this too. Oh, shout out to People's Palace, isn't this BZ?
Yeah, it's BZ's.
Yes, sir. But yeah, that's definitely, I agree with that too. But it is weird how they would like leak that little tweet out, or at least Alex, because that definitely makes me think, I don't know, I'm scared because
it could be that he's just trying to like, maybe he's been feeling the pressure too of people like getting on him about all the leaks they've been doing, because they said spicy February, they tweeted the gold out, and so it's almost like, because he tweeted a couple things like, I told you the gold meant something. I can't remember what he said. You know what I mean? Like he said,
yeah.
and maybe he's been feeling that pressure, like oh man, like because he's giving the hints, and then people are like, what the heck are the hints? And so maybe he's trying to say like, hey, I was really trying to help you guys. Like, maybe.
That is, I mean, at least now we can kind of trust those hints and expect something even crazier at the end of the month. So I don't even know what to expect. And also we were talking about like the Super Bowl. What if they just drop a surprise like Super Bowl commercial or something? Because like that would be insane. And I'm sure they could do it. Like they have to have the funds available to do that. And like Disney being associated with them, I'm sure they could pull something like that off. So it's it's crazy. Let's go.
That would bring so many users. It's not even like Darth Vader. Darth Vader would break. I would break my phone smashing it. I would just like snap it in half.
When's what Pokemon Day is like 22nd or something?
28th, I think.
27th.
28th.
Oh, 27th.
I think.
27.
I'm not bullish on that little like speculation, but if it happens, that
Yeah.
is gonna be lift off.
I was thinking, what if they ended up dropping like the Pokemon logo instead of like any of the Pokemon, just the logo?
Yeah, I was thinking like booster things too, like
Oh,
what is
my
it like? I think what are there like the energy cards and like all those little
Yeah.
I don't
Yeah.
even I don't know much about Pokemon or like the side cards at least, but I could see them doing that just to show us like, yeah, we have the license, be ready for like when it really comes or whatever. But
Yeah.
I think I was saying to Dino in one of his live streams, even just a Pokeball in the vault,
yeah,
Ultims,
honestly,
you could put a correct one in the vault would be pretty good, or Pokemon there's a lot of shiny collectibles like silver, so I can see like
yeah.
a silver shiny of a Pikachu or Charmander or something like that.
I can't. Oh, I hope they have that license, and I can't wait to see what they look like if they do. Because if they, oh man, they're like Vivi's killing it. What did you guys think about the whole? I haven't seen if you guys had a take on this because I haven't. I've been just busy with like exams and stuff. But what did you think of the Wax like CEO and what they were saying, and like Quid too or whatever or Quib because like weren't they like tag team and Vivi, even though both
that was a dude.
That was them
Dude, that's a
punching up.
no news is bad news.
They're punching up.
yeah,
They
Yeah.
literally just did it for publicity. That's
Yeah.
a publicity stunt on their
it
part.
was.
They had no, yeah.
Because afterwards they even said like, "Oh, Vivi, we're sorry" or whatever, and I was like, "Come on, you guys were like going cutthroat and like had a whole live stream to just take a dump on Vivi, and now you guys are apologizing. Like what?" So yeah, it's sad, but it's understandable because they don't really have anything to back up like
Yeah.
anything else. They kind of have to make those claims to get some like attention, but we'll have to see how it goes.
And honestly, it's a
I'm
smart
glad there is
move
some
on
competition.
their part, right?
Yeah, yeah,
Oh yeah, it's a smart move. That's why people at Elon Musk with dumb claims, right? Because they want his clout. They want him to respond.
yeah. Boba and yeah, I was
Yeah. What are you guys thinking could like drop at the end of the month then? Because I mean, I don't really think Pokemon will drop, but
No,
I
I
feel
don't
like
think so.
yeah, I feel like either I don't know because me and Hunter were talking about the like yesterday. What if they dropped like Mario or something? Because that would be a curveball, and like it
yeah,
would show us that they have the Nintendo license.
I would
But
love to see some Nintendo stuff, especially like imagine what Super Smash Bros or whatever, all the
yeah,
characters.
all the characters. Yeah.
Like there's so many things they could do. They just like though like Disney alone, they have unlimited opportunities. They could make a NFT for every character in a Disney movie ever. It would sell out immediately and it would be a gem pretty much considering like the I guess variety they have to pick from. But
I mean,
Yeah.
guess they might do something for Black History Month and do like Black Panther 3D
yeah,
collectible.
that's what I'm thinking is like maybe Carter and I we forgot to mention this in the video, but since they mentioned action, we were wondering if it would be Black Panther, like a fight scene or something with Black Panther, or maybe even Storm as Black Panther, because isn't that like the new like isn't Storm gonna be the new like Black Panther or something?
In the comics, we don't know about the movie
Yeah.
still yet though.
Okay.
And the movie's potentially going to get pushed back from its current release date of
Oh,
June, July
okay.
this year as well. So they might decide just to bring out a Black Panther collectible now rather than try and tie it into a launch it's going to move.
Yeah, I
Yeah,
feel the
I,
market.
Laura said
no, just answer your question on
Batmobile.
the
That'd be
theories.
crazy.
Oh no,
Yeah.
Sorry,
I
what'd
keep
you
cutting
say,
you guys
Dean?
off. I think I'm delayed or something.
No, you're good. It's just hard to do Zoom calls because there is a little delay and everybody ends up like cutting each other off. But it's no big
I'm like,
deal. Just go ahead.
I have like I had quite a few theory videos. My biggest one was golden moments, right? And so obviously that one came true. Everyone thought that with the gold. They tweeted that 40 minutes before the last golden moment dropped. They tweeted it 40 minutes before with the 11th hour, and then the golden moments, they announced them. I think I had a couple guesses. I think Black Panther's an amazing guess because they tweeted the Black Cat, right? I think that from Sabrina the Teenage Witch. I think Miles Morales is a great guess because of Black History Month. I kind of built a whole golden moment Disney set in my mind of all Black History Month, so they could do like a Tiana and a Facilier, the princess and the villain.
Oh,
They like pairs right now. They seem to like pairs. We got Battle Croc, we got all these couples. They could do a Tiana Facilier. They could do a Frozone, like for another Black character.
I'd love to see Frozone. Ooh.
Yeah. And they could do like a Joe from the movie Soul, the pianist. He's the first Pixar movie with a black lead character. So it's kind of a big deal. So those are some of my guesses. And then the big one I think they're going to drop is Boba Fett. Because, and this was a subscriber, someone said it on your channel just now, the whole show's about the spice trade, right? And they're joking about spicy. We got spicy meatballs with Lady and the Tramp. We got spicy Boba Fett trading. I think it's definitely possible we get a Star Wars one. We haven't had one since Golden Moments, so.
Yeah, that.
Yeah, if they came out with
really
animated
good
Boba Fett with the rocket coming out the back or something, that would be crazy.
I would have no money. I would literally, I'm already
Yeah.
buying too many gems today. I'm gonna have to tell my wife that we're selling our car. I'm renting myself on the side. Like I just gotta make.
Oh man, it's crazy though to see how things have been dropping because, like people, it's really entering like panic sell mode. At least like it feels like the start of it because I was watching some golden moments. I was watching the ultra rare devil bunny, and I'm sure it's happening for all the others. Someone mentioned Joe Mad in the comments, but people are like starting to undercut because they want the gem so bad by like hundreds and stuff, and that's when it really gets nasty and things start going crazy and like dropping by thousands because everybody's just trying to cash out. So I
mean, don't paper hand your grails unless you have like a lot of duplicates, I would tell everyone. But I would say, like, if you were going to sell, you maybe want to, maybe what you guys love to hear your opinion. Maybe you want to sell some today because it's going to get worse, probably.
Yeah.
Like, we could skyrocket on Tuesday, right, if they don't announce again, but it might get worse.
Yeah, that's what I'm not sure is like, since they haven't really amped up yet, I feel like it's coming. And so, I mean, we're due for a gem squeeze. And I definitely agree with you. It's just so hard to determine. It's all that like FOMO basically. But I'm definitely with you. I've been trying to get gems around for the past month pretty much. And I have like some, but still not as many as I need because, I mean, things are going to go crazy. So I definitely agree with that. It's just, I can't tell. Vivi's just been unpredictable for me, like lately. I
Agreed.
cannot. Like they're just all over the place for me.
How does this make?
No, yeah.
Yeah, I've seen that
Recur
area.
has cash out.
Mhm.
How? I mean, Recur started after Veve, so
I saw that today. I saw that. I was like, "Whoa, are you serious?"
yeah, that would make sense of why they're trying to like bring the market down, maybe though, because maybe they have MTL ready too. I don't know.
The only thing I can think of is maybe Recur during development before they launched had this in mind, been working it from the start. Whereas I think Veve said in one of the AMAs it was something considered after they launched the app. So maybe we've been working it waste time.
That aspect though is crazy to me that they never considered people would want to take money out of this. Like, is it going to be Clash of Clan gems? Because I don't know. That just like that amazes me that they wouldn't consider that people would want to take money out of something because the real collectible world, you can cash out like the majority of things you can cash out except for like games pretty much like Fortnite. So
yeah,
I
really think they thought of it. I think they thought of it more like Fortnite though. Like I think when they came out with it, I don't think they were expecting these collectibles to be almost $100,000 for the Spider-Man and like that kind of stuff. So I see where they're coming from, and I think they started to get on it after they were out for a little bit. Like after they saw the hype and stuff, I think that's when they kind of like realized, oh, we need cash out because it was getting a little crazy.
They said as well, we've been talking with like Apple almost on a weekly basis. So I think there's probably something around that because I'm sure when Fortnite, they had a big issue with Apple and Android taking a percentage of transactions from people buying V-Bucks, and there was a big lawsuit about it. So I don't know if a similar thing's happening or could happen within Veve. So we're trying to avoid that and work out some sort of contract or some sort of split revenue for buying stuff on the app and selling stuff on the app.
They could be doing something a little personalized to Veve because I mean, if they meet with Apple, whatever, like weekly or whatever, I'm sure they're probably mentioning something related to cash out and probably trying to like convince. Come on, guys, like give us 3% instead of 4%. Like come on, we're family. Like I don't.
Yeah, I like your point too that you made on like. I feel a little distrustful of Veve right now. Like I know that they're working hard for us, but the things that they've been doing have been a little, especially that P word tweet with the Pokemon and the big teeth with
Yeah.
Alfred on the AMA. That's a little to me that felt shady. Like what your
Yeah.
community wants, and it felt like they were toying with us for their just for their jollies. Like this will be funny. Let's watch them get mad.
Yeah. That the one where they're like, oh yeah, we don't have the P word or whatever. I was like, why did you just tweet the Al Khan thing or whatever? Like I definitely agree with you. Just like feeding into the one thing they know the community loves the most, that like it definitely upsets me. And that's why I've been in the Veve loop still, but I've been a little more hands off lately just because I'm waiting for Veve to like, do something big, and then I'm back into it, full on. But I've been a little hands off and just waiting for them to make a move, because it definitely feels like it just feels like they're in limbo right now. It's weird. I mean, I'm still fully confident in them, and compared to any other NFT project I've seen, it's like they're heads and above, but it's still like, I don't know. I'm hoping they're still going full speed, which I'm sure they are, because they seem like they're working like hella hours, but I don't know. Let's see. Do we have questions in the chat? I feel like it's mostly comments. I'm trying to scroll through though.
Clash of Clans.
Do you guys not live? Do you guys live separate? Like you're both in college separate? Okay.
We're in different states, so it's been a Zoom relationship.
That's cute. It's a battle statue of Zoom. No.
Yeah. The potential that Veve has, though. I mean, like that battle statue just brings up like, and related to the action, which I really think for the spicy thing, that Boba Fett, honestly, I think might be on the money, but besides that, with the action thing, which also is, related to Boba Fett, but if they start animating fight scenes like the Killer Croc or whatever, like it's just GG. Nothing else can compete with that. And I don't even think there's any other startups or new like NFT companies or platforms that are doing anything like this. So
no, it's killer, man.
I'm hoping to do a tie-in for the Batman, because that's out March this year. So I really hope like a Batmobile or another Batman statue or something like that, or even just another black and white series would be good.
John Smith said, Vivi's practically a stale app with an oversaturated market. Awesome idea, but terrible execution. I kind of thought the golden moments were the one thing that wasn't oversaturated. And now that there's more, kind of makes me a little sad, because like I thought the golden moments were going to be more of like a special thing that was going to happen every year for like their Disney Plus day. I thought that was going to be like a 1 year thing. And then Alex, I'm pretty sure it was Alex, was saying that like there's not going to be more golden moments, after, I think it was after he posted the gold thing that he did last time. I think he said like, yeah, we're not doing gold moments, and now like there's golden moments. So I don't know. It's a little weird.
Yeah, it's hard. There won't be another pizza truck, at least. I mean, we got that one thing going for us. No more pizza trucks.
No more pizza trucks. Hopefully they don't, at least.
No, they could change their mind. David, you said it, so hopefully he doesn't change his mind.
Yeah.
I just wonder how much of the drops are dictated by the licensors. And they sort of say, if Disney are pressuring Veve to say, no, we want more golden moments drops on the app.
Wait, how can
I think they definitely are, Scott. They said because Alex was in the AMA, he just jumped into a Twitter space like right after they announced it, and he was saying that Disney likes the pedestals and he doesn't even like them, like the golden pedestals. He said no, Disney likes those, not us.
Yeah, that's this is where I'm like in terms of people considering the product versus the tags and all the hype around it, because I mean, dipping something in gold, to me, if it's real gold, yeah, it's more valuable. But in terms of like just dipping these things in gold, I don't see the hype around it, and people go crazy for them. But as soon as the in color like detailed version comes out, like you're saying with R2D2 C3PO, which I think could be an exception since it's a little more like authentic, but really all of these, if they came out in color, I think like Iron Man, especially if Iron Man comes out and he's got like the light that shines and all of that, I think he's doing way better than the first appearance golden moment, because it's just, there's no way that could compete, I don't think, even with the first appearance, but who knows?
The only thing I can think about is if those versions are somehow like massive in size, like a huge number of editions.
Sorry, I was zoned out. Sorry.
Yeah, same. What did you say?
Austin, I totally agree.
So I didn't say that. Yeah, I was just saying the only thing, like if the two versions like R2D2 Iron Man. If that was like a huge drop size, like maybe hundreds of thousands of editions in a drop, then I could see it being priced less than the original Golden Moment. But I just don't know what
Take
the
that
drop
back,
size would be.
Scott. Take it back. I don't want 100,000 R2s. Okay, take it back right now.
I agree with you though, and I think they will do that because I'm guessing. I don't know. I think they'll try to keep the original golden moments, the most expensive golden moments or whatever, or at least for those characters. And so I think if they did do like C3PO or R2D2, they'd probably drop them a lot higher mint, which would suck. But
yeah,
I mean,
I'm wondering if what if these golden moments, what if the article drops and it comes out that there's like 50,000 of them or something, and it's just a huge edition, because that would definitely, I would honestly be happier if something like that happened, because then it would make the first ones more valuable still.
Yeah, people kept calling out silver moments. They're like, please make it silver moments, not gold.
That'll be for Pokemon, for shinies.
Yeah.
I also, what are you guys' general thoughts on Scarcity at the moment? Because I feel like Scarcity is still slept on like crazy. I know there aren't a lot of major IP like products with Scarcity, or like, extreme Scarcity below 1,000. But I still feel like the ownership of something that there's less than 1,000 of will eventually be as much of a flex as like, one of these major first appearances or something like that, just because I don't know. What are your guys' thoughts on that in general?
It's a tough one. I think at the moment people are being driven more by IP than by Scarcity,
definitely.
and also scarcity on the market. So just because there's only 1,000 editions of something, if there's only 200 editions of R2D2 in the market, that's going to be more scarce than 300 editions of 1,000 edition drops. So I think it depends how well people are willing to sell things. So short term, I think it will still be IP and market scarcity, but longer term, it will be overall scarcity in terms of edition sizes. I think it just depends what we do going forward, because a year from now we could be doing 100,000 editions per drop, and just now will be scarce, or it could still be doing what we're doing just now in a year's time.
Yeah, that is true though. I mean, if they're doing 100,000 for every drop, and 4,000 is definitely going to stick out. But what you got, Dino?
I feel like I'm a very different, I think, buyer and collector than you guys are. So that's why I like your perspective, because it kind of, I like to build the more well-rounded. I guess for me, for Scarcity, the only things that I would be interested in for Scarcity, because I'm a big Star Wars Disney collector, so would be secret rare comics. I feel like secret rare comics are probably some of the best. I don't even own any, but I'm definitely thinking about getting into them. I own a lot of comics, but not secret rares. But I just feel like the scarcity alone is going to drive the price. And the other thing that I would be interested in is only like the Batman black and white first appearances, though. I'd only want the FA. So like I want the first set, and maybe like, like the Harley Quinn, the Penguins. I feel like even those aren't as scarce as some of the other ones, those are the ones that I would be interested in personally.
Yeah, that's definitely, that's where I differ from a lot of people, as I am not into like Disney really, and I know the majority of people are, but I do like to hear, like you said, just a variety of opinions, because I feel like eventually there will be some slight movement, at least towards some of the like 1,000, like things sitting in 1,000 or less range. But also I'm pretty sure, well, I mean, Spider-Man was like working with Wax or whatever, and I'm sure Disney was somehow behind that, right?
I mean, yeah, Disney owns it, but I feel like that's kind of different.
It's,
like I think they get licenses separately.
Yeah, and also, I mean, any other products they've put out really don't compare with the ones on Veve, at least any that I've seen. So if you guys know of any other, anybody in the comment section, if you guys know of any other projects that Disney's done, or any other like NFT projects in general that you think can compete with Veve, please link them in the comments, because I'd love to check them out, because I haven't seen anything, honestly.
Yeah, I want to see utility really bad though. Like I think that should be their number one priority, is utility, because I mean, all these other companies are going to be putting out utility like number one. Like any NFT project has utility kind of, but Veve, and Veve is going to have the master collectors, but right now they don't have it, and they said they might not even have it till like June, July. So like that's a while away, and I feel like they should at least give us something like for holding these collectibles like before MCP comes out.
Also, related to what Dino was saying earlier about the like how Veve like just how it feels like they're like toying with us or leading us on, like, you know, pulling some like cheese in front of us and we're like little mice or something running after it. But like airdrops, why have there been no airdrops besides serial killers, which has been like, I mean, Ron English seemed to be pushing hard for that, and Veve didn't even really seem to like be pushing that. And so I really don't understand that alone, because in my opinion, they wouldn't even need master collector program for like another year if they were just airdropping people who own sets and like rewarding people who are investing a bunch of money into their products. But I don't, that like that part really gets me, because I feel like airdrops is the easiest no-brainer. Every other project does it. Theirs would still be better than any other project's versions of airdrops. And I just don't understand why they haven't even like done anything.
This is why we need competition, though, and this is
Yeah.
the key. This is the key to Recur and Wax and Quid. I wouldn't even put Wax and Quid maybe the same with Recur. Competition makes you realize that you don't have a monopoly and you need to please your customer base.
Yeah.
And Veve doesn't have competition right now, so they don't feel like they need to compete. They're like, why do we need to advertise? We can't even control what we have. Why do we need to be generous? We're like, they're giving us their money. You know, they could drop a poop emoji NFT and we would all buy it. You know, it's like
yeah, that, I don't know. That's why I am glad that we are seeing competition, but it's still like, I feel like with the competition we've seen recently, it still feels like they haven't like kicked into gear until this Disney Golden Moment drop. I feel like this is like kind of the beginning of like, you know, starting to roll, but it still feels like they just really haven't like, you know, kicked into gear, like going crazy after the recur and stuff like that. And I mean, I don't think those are going to be crazy competitors, but I still think that, I mean, there'll definitely be some competition, because I think people will go crazy for the college sports with recur or whatever. But I know Veve isn't really branched out into that.
What's some companies or like products you guys want to see on Veve?
Harry Potter, I think that'd be massive on
Oh,
Veve, and you know, 3D in the AR kind of space with the wands and casting spells, stuff like that.
Yeah.
I think Dino, you were talking about in the live stream as well about the portraits. You know, in Harry Potter, you got the portraits that move. If you could do that in your vault, kind of similar to the Disney stuff.
oh my gosh, dude, it would be incredible. I think so. I mean, honestly, our subscribers are so smart, smarter than me. So someone gave me this idea and I put it into a video, right? So like, but the 2D venticular cards kind of gave me hope that we could get like the same portraits that were in Harry Potter on the castle, like moving and talking. So I could have like secret rooms in my Veveverse castle, or my entrance could be the Gryffindor common room. And I think that would be really, really cool and like creative. So obviously that's Harry Potter. I'm a big Potterhead. Anything Star Wars, basically, if they dropped like a half a lightsaber piece, I would spend all my money on it. You know what I mean? Like anything Star Wars, I would sell my whatever I could, sell my car. I don't care.
Yeah, like first appearance lightsaber or first edition, I guess.
Oh my god, I can't wait till we get a Jedi.
Yeah.
Oh,
the animations gotta be they gotta be animated. That's gonna be so sweet.
It does. It needs to be good too, because people want it, like with the Jedi.
Yeah. Imagine if it was a lightsaber like war, like a 2 collectible thing, and they fight each other like Darth Vader versus Luke or something. Ooh.
I would love to see a Darth Maul versus Qui-Gon and Obi-Wan from first episode.
Oh my gosh!
First triple statue.
Yes. You know, Dragon Ball Z would kill too. Dragon Ball Z would crush anything anime, because anime collectors already drop bank on stuff. Like,
and I just think like that, like the Mickey Mouse animation style and a lot of the like anime kind of just that like graphic design kind of style and a little like kind of simple. I feel like that is like the perfect product to have on Veve, because some of the realistic stuff doesn't seem like it's, you know, there yet. Like it looks really good, but it's not like super crispy. Whereas that cartoon looking stuff, like if they dropped Mickey Mouse looking like Mickey Mouse in the cartoon format and stuff, that is like the perfect type of product. And so I just think that's why, I don't know, so much potential. There's literally so many things they could drop that would look like just beautiful in the showroom.
I want to see the Lion King lion really bad too. That would be sweet. Like if it was.
They've got to do Jurassic Park as well, or Jurassic World, because that's dropping in June film, so that'd be good.
Yeah.
Hey, they dropped 11 golden moments last time, Carter. You might get your Lion King next week. Who knows?
Oh, for real.
Honestly, yeah, because they're dropping them on Monday. I feel like,
And
Tuesday,
last time
Wednesday,
they did
Thursday,
Monday.
Friday could
Yeah.
be all like Golden Moments drops or just
Oh.
drops in general.
I think it will be next week from the rumors that I've heard. So just so you guys know. So I jumped in the Twitter space when Alex was in there. So they already confirmed only 2 collectibles this week. And there's 2
Oh, that's
collectibles on
right.
Monday
And then
and
like
3
2
comics.
comics. Oh, okay. Yeah,
Yeah.
yeah. That's
But
right.
they said they keep alluding to the end of February. So maybe we're gonna get it next week. It's gonna drag this gem squeeze on for a while. It's gonna be very
Yeah.
volatile.
Someone just sold
Yeah.
a C3PO for 500 gems. Oh,
That
Oh.
is rough.
Oh, dude.
yeah.
Gotta look
Oh,
through my
that hurts.
collection, see if there's anything I can afford to let go, because I definitely agree with you though, like beating the crowd, because things are just gonna get dirty soon. Like people are gonna start undercutting like crazy.
Dude, my buddy driving, I told him about the C3PO and his face like just got devastated for the first his face, like he almost shed a tear. Oh, he also said anybody that wants to buy feet pics from him, he's selling them for 50 gems right now.
Yeah.
Yo,
Because he's
only
poor.
50?
I'll have to hit him up after this stream.
They said they want pics.
Yes, sir. For a second I thought you were like in a Tesla driving itself or something. I was like, okay, Dino, I see you.
I am in a Tesla, but my buddy's driving it.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. Tesla's surprisingly affordable in Cali.
Let's see. Oh, is it are there specific laws or something for Tesla there?
Dude, they just because our government is so like pro-electric, they give you so much money to buy one. They gave me almost 20 grand to buy this car.
Dang.
Jeez.
I'm gonna move to
Yeah.
California.
Yeah, it's pretty crazy. Where are you guys from? Like what state?
Michigan.
Yeah.
Okay,
Got a rep.
let's go.
Love y'all, but I would love to see some more long-term
Oh,
thinking
shoot.
on the channel.
Sorry.
Let's go. Yeah, I mean, we'll definitely have to do these roundtables more. Like we would love to do this type of stuff. We've just been lazy and I feel like busy lately, but it's been a long time in the making, I feel like. And there's so many other people we got to get on here. We need to get back with Butt Thompson. We need to get Beezy on here. Like there's so many people in the community.
But Thompson was on Veve Vault's channel today.
Oh, dang. We need to get a big roundtable going.
Also, Dino, I liked your verses with Cody Thrive. That was sweet.
Oh yeah, that was a lot. Debates are so hard because you have to like pick a side, and I'm like, it's such a well-rounded argument because I'm like, I would take Secret Rare or even Common Cap over the FA Mighty. I'm like, but it was hard, but it was fun. He was cool.
Yeah, it's definitely, I don't know. It's nice to see stuff like that, but I definitely feel you just in terms of like picking a side because I don't know. I'm definitely feeling myself in the middle ground like all the time when it comes to a lot of these issues. They don't need scenes like Hot Shots. Yeah, I don't know. I do think the posters, if this is what you're referring to, Brexit Warrior, I think like those animated posters, like Dino was saying, like the Harry Potter stuff, are also like when the lenticular cards came out, I thought it was going to be like when you like place it in your showroom or something, it creates a whole new space. Like rather than you just like seeing the room, it like creates this little Disney space that you can walk
In your vault?
into. Yeah, and like look around and see the like furniture and like the things, I don't know, whatever's on the table and all that stuff. So I mean there's so much potential. I'm sure like if Veve has the workers to get her done, I'm sure they could do it. But I feel like right now, I don't know how many workers they have, but I still feel like
Dude, they don't know how to hire workers over there. They didn't even.
Yeah.
They were like, "Did you hear them on the last AMA? They're like, yeah, all the lawyers are on vacation, so we can't do
6
this." I'm
weeks,
like,
yeah.
get a lawyer from another country, bro.
Yeah,
Like, what are you
yeah.
doing? Don't you make millions of dollars in a half a second? Like,
Yeah.
That's another aspect where I'm just like, why hasn't it just taken off yet? Like, why are we not in fifth gear or whatever, fourth gear? I don't even know.
Yeah, I was going to say, we do seem to be taking things quite slow. There's not like a huge drive to recruit a bunch of people and start doing a lot. It's kind of like, no, just stick with the team we've got and keep going at the pace we've been going at.
That's what, because if if they're taking that approach, it makes me think that they consider Veve in the state it's in right now as like still beta stage or something. And so I'm wondering what the actual release is going to look like. Because I thought this year they were just, as soon as the year started, I thought they were going to start just going drop after drop after drop, going crazy with all these like, you know, absolute bonkers drops. But I don't know. It's so bizarre. But I think we are really starting to ramp up, and I think this will be the first big wave of 2022. And so that's where I'm with Dino on the gem stuff, because it's a tad scary.
Somebody said, "Yo, Ben." I think they're talking about the video of me. I was in the
Oh
villages
my.
like not too long ago. That's funny.
Wait.
Because I put that
Oh,
video on one of our videos. Remember, it
yeah.
was like in the
That
background.
Carter didn't even watch the video, put it in, and I'm in there like prancing around doing all sorts of weird stuff. So
That was so funny.
yeah, that was a little gem. But yeah, that's hilarious. What a quinky dink. Let's see.
Yeah,
Bunch
I
of
think
people-
Veve are going to wait until the drop system's in place, a new one, before they really start pumping things.
Yes, yes. Lord of the Rings. Dino likes Lord of the Rings. There we go.
I want a Smeagol versus the Ring battle statue only.
Oh my, bro! Like diving into the like volcano or whatever too, or like into the lava. Ooh, get a little.
Tree said-
Why do I-
animated scene.
Yeah, he said, "Why do you buy discounted gems? Why you sponsor the bots?" I don't think he sponsors the bots.
Yeah.
Like just because somebody's selling gems doesn't mean they're a bot. Like I've
100%.
sold gems
yeah.
before, and I'm not a bot, so
I think it's also just like the regular sellers have to compete maybe with some of the bots too, and maybe that's why. Because like the standard rate, I feel like recently has dropped like 10% or whatever. Like the standard rate was like 0.7 pretty much, and it feels like the standard rate is like 0.6, 0.65 right now. So I just think that's how it's going. I don't think, he's not buying from the bots, man.
Yeah, and I would say too. I mean, here's the thing: it doesn't. And I'm, it's not like I asked someone, "Are you a bot?" Okay, cool, you're a bot. I'm gonna buy from you, right? It's like what I would say. It's like, but here's the thing: they're going to sell. There's nothing you can do. They're not going to tell you that they're buying things dishonestly. And at the end of the day, it all has to get bought, because if you don't buy from them, they're going to keep tanking the price on the normal people. If we don't buy their collectibles, it sucks. It is what it is. None of us know. It's Veve's job to deal with this, not us. Like, we can't deal with this. And, and now, so yeah, I'm sorry, man, if you feel that way, but yeah, I don't know. It's gonna get bought.
oh, losing you.
No.
Cutting out.
You're just you cut out for a minute there.
Oh, I'm sorry.
No, you're good. Just I feel bad.
You did great. I probably sounded like a robot, so.
Yeah, you got some glitches in there. Do we think the Monday drop will be separated from the November gold moment set? I have the whole gold moment set. Kind of worried I will have to catch up. Yeah, if they do that, that would be kind of a, I don't know. I could see them pulling that, but I feel like they wouldn't, just because this, I mean, like in terms of time, this is like months after, and I don't think they really could do that, but who knows?
Yeah, I feel like it might be separate, but I don't think it's going to say Series 2 or whatever. Like, I think it's going to be kind of the same thing. Like, they're all going to be Disney Golden Moments. I don't think it's going to say, like, Series 1, Series 2.
Because also, aren't these Golden Moment statues based off from, like, the real life statues, like, hidden around
Some
Disney
of them.
or whatever? Oh,
I was just looking at them. They're a little different, but I think they're kind of based off those. There's a ton of the Disney Golden, like there's a ton of statues at Disney though, so I don't know. We could get a ton of them.
Sesame Street, bro. Literally
Let's
anything
go,
they drop.
Elmo.
I'm hyped to see this year's like DCon, Comic Con, any other con they go to, because that's my jam. That's my jelly.
Hey, are
I
you
see
guys
as well
going to the next decon? Are we all partying? Like, what's the vibe?
Honest, we gotta like.
I want to.
Yeah, we
Dude,
have
we got
Now
to.
that,
We
like,
got to, man.
that would be crazy to like actually link.
What
up
about
in
the Randy
person.
Chavez party? Let's go.
At the 10 cent
Isn't
price
that
or
like?
whatever?
Yeah, when is that? Isn't that like soon?
Yeah, he's doing it like
I have
in
no idea.
April, I think.
Yeah, that's pretty soon.
Wait, is
Isn't
that the
Yeah,
Omi
he's doing a
price-based
10
party?
cent Omi thing.
But doesn't Omi have to hit that price?
Wait
for
though
him
for
to do the
10 cents.
party?
He's like, we're doing it anyways. He's like,
Yeah.
let's go.
Bro, he needs to hold
That's
it in
funny.
like his apartment or whatever. We all need to get a pic in front of the fridge or whatever.
Dude, that fridge is iconic.
Honestly, someone would probably buy that for a couple grand or more. Like that thing.
I definitely bet
Yeah.
people would buy that for a couple thousand.
Oh, this is another thing. Have you guys heard about YouTube getting into NFTs?
No, I haven't heard anything.
That yeah.
Like our profile pics, right? Like verifying them, or are they making them?
Okay. I thought YouTube was gonna start dropping NFTs. I was like, oh god,
Oh.
it's starting like things are going crazy. But
I
it
still
could just
think
be
those
profile
play
pic.
buttons, will be
yeah.
NFTs. I bet.
Yeah. And
Dude,
I was
what
wondering,
if
they
as
can't make that
creators,
many.
what if as creators, when they give us the plaques, like if we, and if I ever get one right now, my channel's small. What if they gave us an NFT with our plaque to verify it?
yeah,
Yeah,
I
that
think,
would
is
be
that what
sweet.
you
Yeah.
meant by the play button, or were you talking about
Yeah,
the
yeah.
reverse card? Oh, okay, yeah. I think that, or like eventually, I'm wondering if like a YouTube video like that you post will just be like minted as an NFT or whatever, like eventually. But I don't know the details of that, and I'm not big into the blockchain technology. But I'm just speculation.
I'm still wondering when we're gonna see like Pixion or Epico Games or whatever, because like I do think they got to come out with a game like here soon, because like they're obviously working with 2 gaming companies. Or I guess that's speculation, but
Dude, if they
Yeah.
don't release a game, those Marvel Mighties will literally go into the toilet. Like,
Yeah.
if they don't
Yeah.
release a game, they're gonna go straight down.
yeah.
I definitely agree. Except I could see. I don't know. What do you guys think about? Because I can see like Doctor Doom holding Green Goblin eventually, Spider-Man, and like the main heroes and stuff like
Yeah.
that. But besides that, I definitely agree because like I saw someone's profile pic the other day. I love just like now that we have the system where you can click on people's profiles for who are posting, and it was like, buy all the Marvel Mighties you can right now because they're gonna be turned into a game. Don't miss out and
Yeah.
stuff. And I was like, attaboy. But
VV Vault in the
hey,
house.
let's go, VV
Let's
Vault.
go.
I still think they're gonna, even if the Marvel Mighties aren't a game, I feel like they gotta animate them somehow, because like they're all the same like figure, like they're all the same figure with different features on them. So I
If
mean,
they're not a game, there's gonna be a great museum in the VVverse with people that bought thousands.
yeah.
Yeah, bruh, for real. Alex, okay, so to answer whoever was asking about the golden moments, I guess Alex responded to somebody asking the Series 2 question and said that it will be in a Valentine's Day category.
Okay.
That's interesting. I wonder, so
That's
does
nice
that
that
mean
it's
like,
separate.
yeah, is Lunar New Year its own like brand or like category now, or how does that work? Because I mean, or like is like Christmas a category? Is like Halloween a
Oh.
category? Are all these like
I have a
could be.
theory.
Go ahead.
What's
Oh no, I just have a theory on my channel. Before they released the FAFE thing, I had a joke going that every night when they decide, they all get drunk and throw darts at a dartboard, and whatever it hits, that's what they decide that day. And it's probably what they decided with Lunar. They're like, category or not? All right, throw the dart. David, you're up.
Honestly, considering what they said about the Omi price or whatever in the dartboard at 0.6, who knows?
Yeah.
Maybe they
It's the
gotta have
dartboard
some
of
fun.
VV.
Yeah. They already confirmed these are not a part of the first set. Okay. Would rather one of ones more than golden moments. Yeah, I'm still, because they said one of ones this year, even though it'll be like, oh, I still think though that Dino might be on the money with that Boba Fett spicy drop and action, because they could animate that, they could do a fight, even if it's just Boba Fett looking detailed. I definitely.
If they drop Grogu, we're screwed. Like if they drop Baby Yoda, we're all done for.
Yeah, Baby Yoda would be GG. Whew.
Dude, it's game over. It's F in the chat. It's you won. It's just F. It's forfeit.
Let's go. Oh, let's see.
the
Yeah,
Borg
FA
Cube
shots.
1-1. What do you guys think about the Borg Cube? That's
Just not enough Star Trek fans on the app to really push the value up just now.
yeah. And I mean,
go ahead.
it's a little, it's pretty detailed for being a cube, but it's still a cube. So That's the only problem
I
with it.
think the only thing it had going for it was the fact that it's like the largest NFT they've dropped, but nobody gave a crap about that when I bought into it and that thing never moved and then I sold for a loss. But I do think that is a little interesting that it's like
Same.
however big it is.
Basically, same move for me. I think the only play with that is the speculation that it's like if you need to move like a bajillion people in the VV verse and you have a board cube, I get, you know what I mean, because they're huge, or an
Yeah.
enterprise. That's about all you got going for you because apparently the truckies are poor.
I wonder, will that makes me think though, like, could an besides land, could any of the collectibles they drop serve as like real estate? Like, could the board cube or whatever like be your real estate? Could you like live in there? You know, set up camp in there?
They could do that with ships, I suppose, as well, like
The
Enterprise and stuff.
Enterprise, yeah.
It'd be a depressing home. You wouldn't want to raise kids there, that's for sure. Have you seen the inside of a board cube? Freaking scary.
Ooh, it looks like the
Yeah.
recur passes went down after the MTL. We were talking about MTL before, but
I want to see
that's
that price.
quite
Let's see
interesting.
This recur.
Yeah.
What are your guys' thoughts on recur in general? Not to kind of get on a tangent, but
Again, I don't know enough. I'm only into VV just now, but have they announced any more of the licenses they've got upcoming? Or is it still a mystery?
I think it's still they released that like sheet that kind of looked like Vivi's original brand sheet that they dropped, and they had some good brands on there, but when I saw, I mean, my big thing is the product, because the leak I saw of their product is just like a slightly 3D trading card, and they even advertise themselves as a trading card thing.
Mm-hmm.
And like in terms of competition, Vivi already has trading cards like that. I mean, that's the thing you click before you like view it in detail. So I don't know. And even though they're not super fancy looking, I still just yeah, that's one of the main reasons. And
Yeah.
I don't know. We had a whole video on that, but yeah, what do you think, Dino?
The only thing I care about recur, I bought it because of Gary V, right? Gary V
Yeah,
is the hype man behind it, and that's the money.
Yeah.
And the only thing that matters there is Hello Kitty. Hello Kitty is
Yeah.
the #2 grossing brand in the world, right behind Pokemon. It's Pokemon and then Hello Kitty.
That is
And
crazy
so,
to me. Because
yeah, it's insane.
do you think though, for the top grossing brand, I feel like it's like parents buying it for their kids or something, and I'm wondering, like, is it adults buying it?
I have no idea.
I
mean,
heard
you know
it's
who- yeah.
I heard it's in like Asia. I heard like the Asian countries like are way bigger on Hello Kitty than we are.
Really? Oh, yeah, I
Yeah,
guess
it's
because
crazy.
the main thing that I just didn't see is like, are a bunch of like adults into NFTs or whatever going to be like stocking up on Hello Kitty, or is it a different like market demographic or whatever, like target like audience? Or
Yeah.
whatever?
That's literally the only reason why I bought it. I minted it with my buddy right here. We paid 150
sir.
each. We paid 150 each, and we're like, all right, let's see what
Oh.
happens. Gary V and Hello Kitty. Let's see what's up.
I thought you said 150 ETH, and I almost pooped.
Oh,
my pants.
my.
Oh yeah, that's how I roll, bro. 150 each.
I was like, oh god. If exchanges don't come this month, not good. That should be.
I think
first
there's
priority.
got to be exchanges this month.
For Omi, you're saying?
Yeah. I mean, if you guys didn't know, the creators have a ton of Omi. Like they want to pump their bags at some point. Like they're not going to keep that coin down. Like they're gonna pump it up because they have a lot of it. So why wouldn't they?
I mean, I could see them delaying it until early next month, though, just with all these drops to keep burning at this low price. Because what's it at? It's still in the 0.7s, right? And
It's
I
like
feel like
point
it's
No,
six.
now it's 0.6.
Yeah, it dropped.
Oh,
Yeah.
that's
I
even
think it
better.
dropped once Golden Moments were released. I think it dropped right after that.
Yeah. Well, they have Have you guys seen it's on MetaMask now? You can MetaMask swap
Yeah,
it, which is pretty
That's
big.
big. Yeah. I feel like that didn't get a whole lot of hype, but I mean MetaMask is like, at least that's like what I used when I used it, and I feel like it's one of the main go-tos for crypto wallets or whatever.
Yeah, I mean that's where all the ETH whales have their ETH. I mean everyone
Yeah.
uses Meta, so I mean
That's yeah, I definitely think that's big. Are you going on a little vacation there, Dino?
yeah. So we're down in San Diego right now with a buddy, and so my buddy and I just got coffee, and then he wants to go eat. So I told him to pick wherever he wants. So he picked downtown
Okay.
San Diego.
See a foodie or
but yeah.
something?
Yeah, he's just hungry. We're gonna go get lunch somewhere.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, dinner. We're gonna get lunch dinner.
All big media companies have collectibles, but not Hello Kitty. Creators might have a ton of OMI, but they're also already millionaires, so no rush for them. Are they really balling though? I feel like they're like
They're definitely balling. They're
Yeah.
definitely balling.
Oh yeah, they're big chilling. They're doing just fine, I bet.
Yeah. But I mean, I guess, yeah, there is no rush, but they're gonna do it at some point. Probably
Hey.
sooner rather than later.
Yo,
Let's go,
shout out-
Daniel.
Yeah, Daniel
Oh.
Marquez got the first OMI through MetaMask. That's clean. Hey, yes, sir. On a little bromance date.
Yeah, you know, there's nothing like a good bromance in your life to keep your life spicy. You know, it just keeps life good.
It is a spicy
Yeah.
month.
It is a spicy month. I mean, don't tell my wife and my daughter I'm on a bromance date, but it's all good.
Early, but price predictions on golden moments. Yeah, this is good. We got the round table here. What's everybody thinking for the golden moments dropping? We've got the Donald and Daisy Duck, and we've got the Lady and the Tramp, which is just one, I believe, right? Or oh no,
Yeah,
they're
they're
two
one.
statues that are pairs, right?
Yeah, they're both
Yeah, the
couple.
pair is on the statue. Yeah, the
Okay,
couple.
so they're not separate. Okay, that's cool. Let's see. What do you guys think for price
So,
predictions?
yeah, are we thinking they're gonna be the same type of mints that we already have, like the typical 13,000 for the common, and then uncommon?
I think
feel like-
slightly higher. I think more
Yeah.
like Steamboat Willie. Kind of
Yeah,
18, 20,000, I think.
Yeah, I would agree with that. Maybe not though. Who knows? But I do think like 15 to 18 would be probably.
Yeah, I guess edition size. I guess assuming similar edition size, I would assume maybe a little bit larger, yeah, than the last golden moments. And I think that they'll probably just trace. I think they'll just follow the last one. So I think Donald and Daisy will probably trace with like Mickey hat level, kind of like higher
Yeah,
end. And then
yeah.
I think the Lady and the Tramp will take the Wally type
Yeah,
route, like the
yep.
Wally Avengers logo route, like the lesser desired. Like that's just my opinion on them. I'm gonna try to get them both, try to stack them both if I can, but we'll see what happens.
Yeah, I think once the market opens, though, prices are going to be crazy, like 3-4K easy. I don't think they'll be seeing 800 gems for these like we did with the other golden ones when they first dropped at one point. I think it will be people are
Yeah.
smart. People have picked up what's happened with the first golden moments. They're going to be selling for
Yeah.
thousands.
I'm nervous. I'm nervous for these golden moments because there's going to be a lot of additions and it's going to take a long time to deliver them all. So
Yeah.
the market's going to go up, then it's going to go down, then it's going to go up, then it's going to go down. It's going to be crazy.
Yeah,
I
do not
definitely-
buy until they're delivered. Oh my
Yeah.
god.
I made that mistake and bought Daisy when the lenticular card when there were like 50 delivered or something. It was so bad. Yeah, I thought it was the other way around because I hadn't even been like I wasn't big into market sniping like recently or whatever, and so I hopped on. I was like, yeah, I'll pick one up because it's the first lenticular card. That's a big deal, and whew, mistake was made.
Hey, do you want to feel better? I bought on stream. You can watch me FOMOing into a Goofy.
Oh God! Oh no!
How much do you
Yeah.
pay for it?
I paid. I have a 1,400 mint, and I paid 3,900.
Dang.
See what it's at right now.
It's
So
at like
what?
3K. It broke all the
Oh.
way to 2K.
Dang.
Yeah, I feel like that's the one thing I'm like considering maybe just taking the loss on is those lenticular cards because I feel like it'll be a minute until they pick up. But I am really curious to see how the Daisy and Donald cards will do with this golden moment drop and if the argument will be made that those are like the real first appearance or whatever. But I feel like, the golden
feel
moments
like-
will probably be favored.
I think those lenticular cards are always going to be something though, just because like they are the first and
Yeah.
like it's a nice little set to have. I feel like, but yeah, it is going to be weird to see new
Alright.
drops, FAs.
How'd you guys feel about that article yesterday? It kind of like yesterday felt like a hard day for me and Veve. I was like, I saw the P word tweet and I was ticked. And then I saw the
Yeah.
article and I was like, what are you trying to
Yeah.
do? Tank every collectible?
Yeah.
Like, what are you guys doing over there? Like,
I think
felt
they've been
the
listening
same
to your stream, Dino. They've heard you talking about the dartboard and they've realised you're onto him, so they've put out the article just to clear things up.
Honestly, could be. I'm with
Yeah.
you though. Like when Carter and I first saw the article before we were filming, I was a little more upset than I was in the video when we actually talked about it because it just feels like I don't know. Like it felt slightly manipulative, but I know they're not trying to like really mess things up, but it just felt like weird and I mean, it's in the past now. I don't think it created any major waves, but I was definitely surprised when I saw it. And yeah, yesterday in general was just weird.
Anything in the past. They should have just only said going forward.
Yeah, that was what I found strange, because I thought once it was minted on this new blockchain, that was it. But now I guess it's like the address in the blockchain's minted, but the associated tags aren't, so we can change them anytime they want. Is that what we're doing, basically?
Yeah, I wonder if that is it, because maybe they were just trying to make that change before everything is like officially on the blockchain, can't be edited or whatever. I don't know the details once again, but that is kind of what I'm thinking. So I'd agree with you.
I mean, if they want to edit my, oh no, sorry, I was gonna say if they want to edit my Homer, and I'll edit any of my golden moments to a partner if they want. If they want to hit the edit, just like I'm okay.
Yeah,
I'd take that. Geez, someone is banging on the door. Whether it be Veve or some other marketplace, when do you think an NFT platform will reach a size comparable to Coinbase? I think real soon. This year, I feel like is definitely possible, but I think it's also a matter of like whether the crypto market in general kind of tanks or not.
NFTs are growing even faster than crypto is growing. So I think NFTs are literally like everybody I bet is going to own an NFT. Like crypto is different because crypto is like harder to get into and you don't feel attached to the crypto, but like the NFTs, you're like, oh, I've grown up with this character. So like, I want to have this and I want to hold it because I love this character. So I think everybody's going to be getting into NFTs.
More people are talking about NFTs and crypto as well in terms of like people outside the space, just in general news, pop culture sort of thing. It's NFTs again.
Hey, let's go
Pineapple Gang.
I'm definitely with you just because like the number of people who have only like barely heard about NFTs and don't really know what they are, don't understand them, only have seen like the picture, like JPEGs basically, and are just really confused about a rock selling for like $1 million or something. So I do think there is a bunch of potential coming up. I think this year will probably be the year of the NFT, or at least the kind of catalyst for NFTs. And I mean, Coinbase itself is opening an NFT market, which should show they see the money there, they see the potential. And Veve, I think, is going to be like the leading mobile like NFT marketplace, basically, besides like, you know, Coinbase or any of these others that open up an NFT marketplace for other products. But
it would also be pretty spicy if their NFTs went on to Coinbase, because I mean, we saw the little article thing by Coinbase that they sent out like months ago, and they were talking about how Disney is coming out with the NFTs. So, I mean, maybe Disney NFTs are going to be on Coinbase too. Have you guys reached your destination?
Yeah, we're about to go get lunch right now. I was about to say I got to go in just a minute.
All right. Well, it was a pleasure having you. It was
a pleasure talking.
Yeah, we'll have to get more round tables going though, for real, because these are definitely, I don't know, it's just nice to have a bunch
more
of people
opinions
from the community in here. Yeah.
Let's go. Well, I'll bring the wild theories and the push-ups, and we'll party, and it'll be a blast.
We gotta plan something for DCon or Comic-Con though this year.
Dude, easily done, man. We're gonna make it happen. Party.
Yes, sir. All right.
Dude, well, thank you guys so much. I'll probably jump off, but Scott, you're amazing. You guys, Ben and Carter are amazing. Sub to their channel, like everything. Join their Patreon. They're not monetized. Are you guys monetized yet or no? Not yet.
No, we're never gonna be monetized, bro.
Don't bring it up, Dino.
How the heck are they doing that to you? What the heck?
Bro, I don't know. They did not. We've literally submitted it like 200 times plus, and like just no explanation every time. So we've accepted.
And you like can't contact them. Like you can't call YouTube or anything.
And we've submitted like feedback things to the community asking for like help. No responses ever. No replies ever. Like it's we've accepted that we won't be monetized, so it's okay.
You've accepted you're a Patreon channel, so join their Patreon, support them. Let's freaking take them to the Patreon moon. And
oh yeah,
dude, we'll talk to you guys later.
Yes, sir. Yeah, have a good one. Enjoy your dinner.
Nice meeting you. Bye.
Yeah.
Non-fungible wonderful said, I think they're dropping on Coinbase. Coinbase said they're dropping real soon.
Yeah. Oh, I mean,
if they dropped OMI on Coinbase and their NFTs at the same time, like Veve would have so much exposure. Like at that point, that would be the same exposure as like a Super Bowl commercial. because like
Yeah.
everybody on Coinbase would be interested in VV, but not everybody watching the Super Bowl would be interested. So I honestly think that would be like just as big.
I think this is a really interesting point, though. That the NFT talk in general is negative, and I definitely understand that. But I think the like general like population who doesn't, because like I've talked to friends who like I mentioned like, oh yeah, I'm like doing something related to NFTs on VV or whatever, and they're like, oh ew, like, oh, what are you doing? Because nobody knows about like the carbon neutral companies that are doing it, which I know neutral isn't like, that's not the best, but it's still better than nothing. And they've seen JPEGs, all sorts of that type of stuff. So I think as it just becomes a little more mainstream and people start realizing some of the practicality of it, I mean, I think, and like just in general, in terms of like video games, like buying a skin or something, like eventually I feel like we'll get to the point where instead of buying a skin on Fortnite, that is trapped in there that you can't ever do anything with, and it's always going to stay a skin that you paid money for that you can never get money out of. I feel like it'll be the other way around, but we'll have to see. I mean, it is an interesting point, but I do think that the general opinion might kind of shift.
Yeah, I'm old enough to remember when people said the same thing about the internet and buying things online and using PayPal
Oh,
and eBay and stuff like that. So
what was the argument then?
it's all a scam. It's just people use the internet to buy drugs and pornography, and there's nothing good on the internet, all that kind of stuff. Like all these massive news stories in the papers and TV saying, "Don't let your kids on the internet. Don't do it." There's so much scams out there. It's all
Yeah.
bigger fraud. It's all going to burst. And obviously, a lot of people just put stuff online just for the hell of it. They had the websites
Yeah.
because everybody was doing it, and eventually things did go bust in a sense. But eventually, people recovered from it. Now, imagine 30 years ago when you didn't have internet, really, I guess, and now you can't live without it.
I did not. Thank you for sharing that, because that is very interesting to hear, because there's definitely some similarities compared to like how people are treating NFTs now.
And then there's a
This-
whole pushback on the blockchain, particularly ones that are public, because people can use it for anything. So it can be used for criminal organization, for terrorists, etc., for
Yeah.
a lot of money. So but the banks, financial institutions don't have any control over it. So they're pushing back on it and want it more regulated, so we can get a kind of cut of the pie, just similar to what happened with like the
Yeah.
media corporations with internet, because they kind of like we've lost so much. Think about music before the internet, think about TV before the internet. Their market share and market capital just reduced over time for the ones who didn't get into internet space. So I think you'll see the same for NFTs, and just be a matter of time, I think, before the pendulum swings and it becomes more common, just that you use PayPal or eBay to buy stuff.
Oh, that is a spicy point. That is really interesting.
We're gonna start using spicy.
Yeah, we're gonna have to. What is this? I saw some VV exclusive behind the scenes stuff.
Yeah, they just wait. Okay, wait. Where I just missed it. I don't know where it went. It was on VV's. VV retweeted it.
Just well, did you see the tweet from Brie Larson the other day about NFT? She
Who was
went
it?
and she got so Brie Larson plays Captain Marvel in the MCU,
Oh,
and she got like a sponsorship to buy and promote an NFT as a profile pic on Twitter.
oh,
And she
yeah.
got a huge backlash with people saying you have no idea what's happening with your environment and NFTs are scams and that kind of thing.
Yeah. Wait, who is it? Captain Marvel?
Yeah, Brie Larson, I think her name is.
Oh, okay. That is, yeah. I mean, especially when it's one of those like profile pic JPEGs, though.
That's
I can
exactly
really
what it was.
understand that. Yeah. But I mean, that's what really amazes me though, is like millions of dollars flowing through JPEGs, and yet like our user base is so small, our market cap for everything in total is still relatively small compared to a lot of the other things that have insane amounts of money flowing through them. So I mean, I hope this is the year of VV. We'll have to see. Also emailed all of the users a newsletter how to buy the OMI token. That's epic.
Yeah,
That is an epic gamer moment.
I mean, Coinbase is definitely gonna have OMI. I feel like, at least.
Oh, that.
Yeah, I think it's
Noah's
the
liking
case
your
of when-
accent. Yeah, I'm a fan.
Yes, sir.
Thank you. Yeah, I think with Coinbase and exchanges, it's just going to be a case of when rather than if.
Yeah. I mean, even if it's not Coinbase, I still feel like we'd end up on at least one like mainstream app like Robinhood or Coinbase or something. But I mean, given all of the little hints that or like news that Coinbase has dropped kind of relating to Omi and Veve, I feel like there's definitely potential.
What do you guys think? Sell FA Joker and pick up Avengers logo. I would hold the Joker. What do you guys think?
Yeah, if this was like this morning before announcement, I'd have maybe said sell FA Joker, pick up Avengers and buy back into Joker and everything. But now I'd have to check the price, but I think it's going to be so low just now. I'd rather hold on to it. So I've still got Harley Quinn from when I bought it for 232 gems. I'm not going to sell that because it's sitting at 700 gems just now. And it was at 1.2 at one point. So
that thing is never gonna. I'm pretty confident that's never gonna touch 250 again. Like
No
I bought
way.
at 230. I'm pretty sure, and they're like I never see it like going that low again. But who knows?
and the whales are going to be picking up FA stuff like Joker,
Yeah.
Penguin, Harley Quinn, Batman. So
And I remember like in an NFT pirate video and just in general, it seems like those FAs are, you know, some of their like easy liquidity, because especially when they're in the like 200 to 300, 400 gem range, it's really not a lot to a whale. So they could just bulk those up and kind of, you know, ride the wave. And then when they need to, sell them off and maybe take a little L. But if anything, they're still probably making profit.
Have you guys seen the interview with David Yu and WAC CEO back in November? Sent you guys the link. I have not seen that. Have you guys?
Yo.
no, is that them together or two separate?
Did you send the link on Discord or where'd you send it? Twitter? Because
I
would be
couldn't find
interested
it.
to see that. Let's see. I don't see new DMs, I don't think.
I'm not seeing it.
Yeah, send it to us. I mean, Discord or Twitter if you can, because I'm definitely interested in checking that out. Because, yeah, that whole situation, I think, you know, I'm with Dino on that. I think it was a publicity stunt, kind of just to get some attention and some clout around their, you know, project. But I think once people look into it,
do people talk about Wax Chain or like what we've got on it? Because I've heard about it, but maybe it's just my own ignorance. But I feel Veve's kind of more popular in that kind of space.
I think their big catalyst was really that Spider-Man movie. They have Street Fighter NFTs, but they're still JPEGs. They're like animated JPEG. I think Wax is specifically like a trading card thing, mainly, less like JPEG oriented. But I do think that they're mainly like trading cards basically. And so I think their main hype was the fact that they had those Spider-Man NFTs dropping with the movie. And, you know, that was a big deal, but I still think, okay, thank you, Anthony. Yeah, I was just looking, like, we kind of showed some of them in the vid, and they had the, who is that? I can't remember his name. I think he's from Star Trek. They had that dude. They had the Garbage Pail Kids, which I thought the Garbage Pail Kids were like some of the best ones, but the Street Fighter was just pretty basic, like, you know, JPEGs basically just termed like trading cards. And so, yeah, I still don't think they compete, and I definitely think that's why they were trying to call out Veve for anything they could.
Yeah, it's interesting because they were speculating what might happen in terms of cash out and saying, well, that's why we're not trying cash out, but if it happens, we'll do it after them. So it's like,
yeah. And I don't know, like the whole, we don't want to move to mobile kind of confused me too, because I was looking up some stats and I don't know how reliable they are, but I think in general there's roughly 10% more mobile users than people who own like a laptop or a desktop or something like that. So that kind of confused me, but I guess I understand because maybe that's associated with like the decentralization and stuff. But
I was wondering if it's to go back to that thing about, you know, Google and the Apple Store want to take a cut of every transaction that happens on an app.
Yeah.
And maybe that's why Wax wants to stay off the app and do it for internet based rather than Veve's only on the app. You can't do it for a web browser.
Yeah.
Yeah. But I mean, they're not going to get mainstream adoption if they're not on like iPhone or something, because like that's where it's all at least in my opinion. Because like if Veve wasn't on my phone, I wouldn't be on it like nearly as much, because like on my phone I can just check it wherever I'm at, you know.
Yeah, it's definitely more convenient, and that's where I think that's like, and I've talked about this so many times, I'm sorry if it's like just repeat broken record, but ease of access, I think, is so important. And I think that's where Veve's really killing it, because they make it extremely easy to get into NFTs. Also, to Drew, who's saying that Veve needs to do the KYC, I definitely agree, but I still think in terms of bots that, I mean, they erased like 300,000 accounts. So I mean, even though I still think bots are always going to be a problem, I definitely agree. I think we need KYC, but I think they're waiting until MTL to do that. And also maybe like the new drop queue system to do like KYC. But I do think it's coming soon, because what do you guys think about the birthday glitch? Because you guys had the birthday glitch, right? And I think they did that to basically check accounts that were bots or not, because like if you to fix that, you have to send in a support ticket, right? Because you can't manually just change it in the app. And so in order to submit a support ticket, you have to give your name, you have to give all this information. And if they get like 20 support tickets for like 20 different random accounts that are the same person or whatever, I think that kind of helps them identify some bot accounts. And so I think that little like birthday glitch had something to do with KYC MTL or the bot issue, but I don't know.
It could, because it seems like such a strange bug to happen. Because what have they done to cause that to happen? It seems more intentional than unintentional.
Yeah, and I mean, I think it was slightly different for everyone, because some people had it off by like a year or something, but like mine was off by like a day, and I heard a lot of other people were like the same or had the same issue.
Yeah, because when it happened, I checked mine was accurate, so I didn't have to change anything on mine. So I don't know if that's just random chance or what's going on there.
Yeah.
Sorry.
This person said every phone has a browser. You can do it on your phone. No app needed. Yeah, I definitely agree. But like, I mean,
most browser like websites are not set up for like app or like mobile. I mean, if they set it up properly, I definitely agree. But I feel like most of the time there's always like minor bugs in terms of menus and
I would rather just use an app. Like if for whatever reason Instagram didn't have an app, there's no possible way I'd ever go on it if it's just like a website, just because like it's just like going out of my way to do it. When an app, you can literally just tap it and you're in this whole new like setting on your phone basically. So I don't know, I think they definitely need an app.
I definitely agree. Also, shout out to Drew. I'm a software engineer. These bots are such a simple fix. The buy now button element is universal for drops, auctions, and market. I was able to replicate a bot as a test in under an hour. Yeah, I don't know. I mean, I think they should do queue system. I definitely think KYC too. I'm not entirely sure why they haven't done it, but in terms of bots, I still think that they've been doing a lot better job cracking down on them. And I mean, there's also like what 1 million people probably going for each drop. Like,
yeah, at least.
I mean, I know the bots are, you know, a major advantage for that and stuff, but
let us know in the comments if you guys are picking anything up in the market right now, or if you guys are waiting, because I'm curious.
Yeah, I do think they should or could at least like, because I'm pretty sure what you're saying is like there's a loop that just keeps trying to identify where the buy now button is to press it, and I'm surprised they haven't tried any new thing where like I don't know, it doesn't say buy now, or it looks different, or there's different text or something that makes it so like almost like a captcha built into the buy now, where like, you know, pressing buy now, like dragging it or something, or like there's all sorts of things. I'm sure you're aware of those, but yeah, I'm confused about it too. I don't know why they aren't doing that. No apps for those. Let's see.
Comments are weak today. Usually they're going
everyone's
crazy.
on the market, that's why.
Yeah. I also think it's because we missed a bunch in the beginning because we were just talking. But yeah, shout out to everybody in here though. 130 people. Thank you. Sold.
Yeah, I'm not picking anything up just now. I'm going to keep the gems I've got for Monday. I think that'll be the dip. Will be Monday, right before a drop. Because at that point, people are getting desperate to undercut each other.
Yeah, I'm thinking it's probably going to be like a dip, and then when the drop happens on Monday, everyone's obviously going to go try to buy that. It's going to pump up like crazy, and then I think it's going to start like falling down a little bit once like Alex or something starts tweeting about how that wasn't even like the big drop and stuff. So then everyone's going to start freaking out and like not knowing if they should be selling or buying. It's going to be very crazy.
Definitely think going forward, I'll be more focused on picking up Disney stuff because that just seems to be holding value longer term than DC stuff.
Yeah, definitely.
Also, shout out Drew. Yeah, I definitely agree.
Ben, your camera's off. Do you know that?
Yeah, I know. I'm drinking water, and I don't want people watching me drink water.
All right. Picked up a 150 mint Spider-Man 2099 for only $100 at Buffalo. Let's go. That's nice. 150 mint.
Is this what
That's
you
good.
wanted?
Yes.
Ben,
Oh,
you
got
should
the
ask
big
for a
one.
super chat. Every time you get a super chat, you've got to drink water.
Yeah,
That's a good
let's get
system.
all our super chats.
Yeah. Shout out
No
to
super
everybody
chats
who
for
gave
us.
us a $50 super chat today.
Yeah.
That happened to me a few months ago. I was looking at my pro. Yeah. I think it was really to test bots because I'm like, can you change it without submitting a ticket? Because I'm almost
No.
positive you
No,
can.
it's
So
it's grayed out when you try to update your profile.
yeah. So I'm pretty sure that's why, is because it can help them identify. Because if those people want to preserve those accounts without just creating new ones, I'm getting a headache out here. I need to be proactive. But yeah, I think it's basically then they can identify people sending multiple like tickets with the same, contact info, and maybe they're trying to pull something by using a different name or blah blah blah. But I do think that it was some attempt to try to identify bot accounts.
Yeah, we were talking about the Pokemon thing earlier in the video, but I mean, it is. I mean, they have
it
to
was so
have the
bizarre.
Pokemon license. Like me and Ben were talking about a while ago. Like I don't know who they were being interviewed, but they was like talking, and they said like, "What's one license that you guys wish you could get and like haven't got or whatever?" To one of the VV members, and they said every single company they've ever went to has said yes to them. Like they said,
Yeah.
there's not one company that denied them. So they obviously like Pokemon has been one of their biggest licenses they've been trying to go for since the day they started. Like I think that was like the purpose behind it, was like that, like Pokemon in mind. Obviously there's like some other big ones too, but
Yeah, I think they're just like toying with us kind of.
Yeah.
We talked about it earlier in the live stream if you want to like rewind, but we were basically, I mean, it just seems like they're kind of leading us on.
And why don't we just say we don't have Pokemon? Why just say we don't have the P word?
yeah.
Yeah,
To me,
and
it's like a get out to say, oh, we do
Yeah.
have Pokemon, it's something else begins with P.
And right before that, they tweeted like, "Oh, the like, what is it? Gotta catch 'em, Al or whatever." I was
Yeah.
like, okay,
Yeah.
this is goofy. You guys need to cut it out. The
I
joke
I
is
definitely
over.
think they could end up dropping a different Nintendo license thing like this month. And
I
because
would
like
love that.
what happens if Pokemon, because we saw Pokemon trading cards on Mutable X. What happens if they end up dropping an NFT and it's not on Vivi? Like Vivi isn't the first one to drop it, but like they have the license. So what if Vivi shows us that they have the license by dropping like Mario, and then Pokemon trading cards drops their NFTs at the same time? Because that would be pretty spicy. That would be very spicy if that happened.
Yeah.
But we'll have to see what happens.
That is really interesting though, because whatever happened to because like the original Pokemon trading card game that was online, I think got deleted, and they like created a new version, and that was making me think maybe they'll do like NFT cards to go with that, or maybe even through Vivi. But I could see them, doing multiple, just because I mean they'd sell out if they did card
Yeah.
versions online. They'd sell out, and then Vivi could do them, and eventually I'm sure you could battle an AR or do some crazy thing like that related
That's
to
what I think. I
Pokemon
think
Go.
they'll have like a trading card license game will have Pokemon collectibles, as in like just a 3D sculpture, and maybe
Yeah.
actually like a Pokemon type of experience where you can catch Pokemon or battle Pokemon. So because they're just trying to maximize the money, so they'll kind of.
I had to.
Really gonna do me like that? But I do agree with you in that. I mean, I'm sure they'll try to maximize profit that way, because why not? All these companies getting into NFTs are definitely seeing the money flowing in and are just not trying to miss out. But
Can't wait for Recur to launch. It will be fire. Yeah, I hope Recur is fire. I don't have a pass, but I hope it is, just because Vivi will get the competition.
yeah,
But
kick into gear.
yeah, I do think they probably have so much stuff that like we have no clue about. That's probably super sweet that they just haven't like even hinted at or anything. Like they got some stuff.
Yeah. Didn't they post something in the early days about dinosaurs or Jurassic Park or something? Wasn't that one of the things we talked about?
Yeah, they've showed the Jurassic Park dinosaurs before. Like David, you post them on his Instagram.
Oh, yeah, that's right.
And they also have a
Monster
gate.
Hunter.
They also have a Jurassic Park
Oh.
gate, like
Yeah.
like the vault door that you click and open. So what if it
That's
comes out like
interesting.
in the metaverse is like a whole Jurassic Park thing where you click the gate and you open it up and stuff?
Or it could be
there's-
a theme park in the metaverse you go to and
Yeah,
explore.
like Sandbox or whatever, where they have the different zones for different IPs. I'm so curious to see the Viveverse stuff, but I mean, we're still in such early stages that I don't want
Yeah.
to get into that speculation again. Did we
I'm-
answer this?
I made an account while I was 12, which is against. Do you think they'll? I mean,
I
I don't think they'll care.
Yeah, I don't think they care
Yeah.
because they've had Kid Veve on in AMAs and like openly talked to him, and he's like admitted to breaking those rules. So I think you're chilling as long as you're not doing other like, obviously like bad activity like botting or whatever.
Oh, is he gonna hit him with it again? Look at him. Yo, he's
Oh, it's showing off now.
Oh,
We gotta make a video of just Ben drinking water.
yeah,
I'll probably get so many views.
Have it repeat so it just looks like he's constantly drinking water.
Yeah.
Whoops.
I might have to
Kid
go
Veve.
get dinner soon, sadly, but this has been an awesome round table. Chug, chug, chug. Let's go, bro. Gonna drown. I love these. Happy and sad to see the market dip. Yeah, I wish I kind of would have liquidated more because, like, I knew this was coming. Carter and I had talked about this for so long. We had hinted at it. I feel like everybody in the community expected this to come who had been, in the VV space for at least a few months, but, we'll have to see. Nintendo owns Vice City now, so seeing a Fat Tony NFT would be cool.
What is Vice City?
Oh, yeah, I'm blanking. What is Vice
I've
City?
definitely heard
GTA?
Of it.
Yeah.
Grand Theft Auto?
Oh,
Is it? Oh my! If they dropped
Wait.
Chinatown GTA NFTs, I would lose
didn't realize
my
Nintendo
mind.
Owns
If-
that?
because I mean that's owned. Isn't that owned by Rockstar Games?
Yeah, I think at least. I don't know
Yeah,
about the older
yeah.
GTAs, but maybe Vice.
It says
City is, like,
rockstargames.com and then it brings me to Grand Theft Auto Vice City.
It could be something else. If anybody in here has played GTA Chinatown on the Nintendo DS,
You used to play
let
that
me
all
know.
the time.
Yeah, that literally still like one of my favorite games. That game is so good.
Chug the whole thing for 50 gems.
I bet. Yeah, we talked about this
Yeah.
earlier too, Squiggle Stick, but yeah, I mean, who knows what's coming later this month, considering that
That's what I was
this
going to
is
ask.
going
Is Alex talking this month for this year? 2 out of 4? Because I assumed it'd be
have
this month because of the whole spicy thing.
I think it's going to be this
Yeah.
month too. Especially because like I think they're going to drop something at the end of the month, like around Pokemon Day, because we all think something's coming around Pokemon Day. So I think there's going to be some good drop around Pokemon Day, if it's Pokemon or not. Like I think they'll give us something good, especially if Pokemon trading cards are dropping a different NFT and that's not on Vivi, then they're going to have to compete and like show everybody that they're still the real deal, even if they don't have the first Pokemon NFTs on the blockchain.
Also, check out Beyond the Fans channel.
Yeah.
Because got
Thank
a
you.
lot of especially content like around Marvel and stuff that we are not experts on. Marvel Entertainment tweeting about VV. Yeah, we were pulling that up, but we couldn't find the details about like what that behind the scenes stuff would be. But yeah, I definitely agree both can win. And this is Carter, you told me someone the other day who was saying this, like viewing one winner as opposed to like Netflix, Hulu, HBO, Disney, like whatever, blah blah blah. So
yeah, Bud Thompson was talking about it in his video, and I definitely agree. Like
yeah,
both can definitely still be here in the future. I just linked Beyond the Fans channel in the comments if anyone wants to go check them out. Subscribe.
Thank you. I've just found that tweet from Vivi about Marvel talking about NFTs. It's on their main page just now.
Yeah. Wait, who is that guy? Do you know?
That's the actor that plays I don't know if it's Shang-Chi
It
or
was-
Shang-Chi.
Yeah, the recent movie, right? Or is it
Yeah.
still? It hasn't dropped yet, or no?
No, it's been out for a while now. It's came out last
Okay.
year. But they're doing behind the scenes stuff on the Oscars this week. So that's why we're talking about it. I think it's got an Oscar nomination.
Yeah.
Ooh.
Also, I'm so okay. Dino with that spice, because I haven't watched the thing, but the fact that all that like spicy hints, I'm
Yeah.
definitely thinking Boba Fett, but behind that, I'm with you, Drew. I think Black Panther is my second guess, and Miles Morales could be behind that. And I'm honestly wondering if it would be Black Panther, but that spicy link makes me think it's Boba Fett. But I do think they'll stick with the theme of like Black History Month, and that makes me think Black Panther, but who knows? All right, I might
I've
have
not
to
seen much
dip
about the
here.
spice thing.
Oscar's Veve statue. That would, I mean, honestly, Veve could drop like so
Yeah.
many things that we have no clue about. Like, because I mean, did you guys think they were gonna drop a Walt originally? Like that, and Steamboat Mickey too. Like,
Yeah.
those are just unexpected. That are like they
Blindside.
seem like crazy, like good drops.
Yeah, and it wasn't tied to anything. I think it was like an anniversary of Steamboat Willie and like that. So just decided to drop it, or Disney decided to drop it. So
Yeah, it's crazy. All right.
Blade and War Machines FAs are both possible. Ooh, I haven't seen Blade, but it looks crispy.
At some point, there's literally going to be a Veve NFT on everything. Every
It's like-
time you
catch a
drink, no,
break.
I'm gonna put it on you. All right, I think we're gonna be ending it because I'm getting
Yeah.
hungry too.
I need to go get some din din. I'm starting to get a headache, but this was awesome. We'll have to
Yeah.
do this more
been
often.
fun,
Get
yeah.
some more round tables going.
Thanks
you
for
coming
hopping on. Yeah,
Thanks for inviting,
Such
guys.
short
it's
notice.
super last second. So thank you for joining. Because yeah.
Thanks for everybody that was watching too. Everybody go check out that link that I put in the comments. Go subscribe to Beyond the Fan and it's Veve Vision, and we'll see you guys in the next video.